What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk to you about 𝗪𝗧𝗪. I want to go over some of the current data points, why this company is so popular, and whether you should buy or not. Before I get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. And with that said, let's get right to it. So right now, this is up 32 or 31.82%. Hell of a lot of volatility. So 1.8 billion shares have been traded so far. 445 million is the average. So this company is all over the place. Over the last, looks like 5 days, it is up 137.1%. So a lot of people are anticipating for the momentum to continue, for this to trend up to possibly around 2 cents, because a couple things. One of which is the latest Morningstar report does show the fair market value for 𝗪𝗧𝗪 being 2 cents. As well, on some of the fib levels and the technicals, it is pointing to around 2 cents as well. So this company, oddly enough, is a Chinese crypto play, as crazy as that sounds. But this company definitely is catching the interest of a lot of retail investors and most likely a lot of algorithmic trading as well behind the scenes. But one thing to note, this came out on right here, November the 15th. So they are essentially on the chopping block with the NASDAQ for being deficient in two things, in fact. So I believe below that $1 mark and as well below that 10-cent mark for 11 consecutive trading days. So it is on the chopping block, and technically it looks like this company did pay $20,000 for them to have a hearing panel. So ultimately the next steps from here is that the company will provide its plan to rectify the deficiency, and then the panel will determine whether it's acceptable or not. It does come down to money 9 times out of 10. So the fact that this company did pay $20,000 to the NASDAQ most likely means that they are going to get a extension. But the negative side of that, to rectify some of the deficiencies, there will be a reverse stock split. So this post right here by Penny Watchful, it does say that there's still no sign of you know what. I won't even say the words. So these are some of the latest reverse stock splits to rectify deficiencies. So one of which was esports entertainment, so a very popular one as well. But this company most likely is going to have a reverse stock split in its foreseeable future. So I feel like right now a lot of people are just pumping this up prior to the reverse stock split, in my opinion. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this company. It is interesting to note that this company is not being manipulated, because the short interest right now is around 0.26%, so very low. 1.59 million shares overall are being shorted. Shorts are currently increasing around 264,000 shares. No shares available to be shorted right now, and that is through Interactive Brokers. And the cost to borrow average is around 44.56%. So surprisingly enough, a lot of people are seeing this maybe as a squeeze play as well. I don't really see it kind of feasible, because 1.59 million shares overall are being shorted, and there being about 1.82 billion shares being traded. Like, that would do absolutely nothing to the stock price. But then again, I feel like a lot of people are just looking at maybe this being a discounted play. Crypto is getting more and more popularity over the last little bit. So the latest Morningstar report, like I said, is showing the fair market value being around 2 cents. But if you are looking for a lot of good updated information, such as analyst ratings, forecasts, Morningstar reports, take a look at Interactive Brokers. I have a link in the description below and also the comments for all this to be completely free. But even looking at some of the fib levels, it does show around 2 cents is a very strong resistance point. So just by looking at this in comparison to a lot of other growth stocks, it is at a substantial discount. I give you guys that. But one thing to note, like with a reverse stock split coming in the foreseeable future, I feel like that is also deterring a lot of long investors. This one's just getting a lot of popularity by swing trading it. But like I mentioned, it just needs long investors. And right now there's just so much gray when it is involved with this company. And surprisingly enough, with the volatility it does have, it's not triggering any circuit breakers, meaning no halts have been done over the last little bit, because yesterday's volume was absolutely immense. I believe they actually had the record for the most volume in one trading day. So something to note. Let me know your thoughts on this company in the comments below. Have you been buying? Have have you been selling? Number of retail investors have been going up, and you can tell that based on the momentum indicator. And despite it going up about, like I said, 135%, it is still considered oversold. And that is apparent through the stochastic indicator. You do see a lot of bullishness right now behind the scenes. So once again, let me know your thoughts on this company. Give yourself a shout out if you are brave enough to buy this company, and potentially, why are you doing that? Is there any long investors, or are you just swing trading it, taking profits, or whatever else? With a reverse stock split, I probably would deter a lot of long investors getting in at this stage. But then again, I'm not a financial advisor. You guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And with all that said, I appreciate all of you watching.